When someone says Benyon is home to the strongest Draco Knights in Tellius, and someone asks you, then name one, I'm sure 10 out of the 10 people will say either Jill or Haar. Haar has built a reputation from his time in Radiant Dawn as the best character to grace that game, boasting incredible base stats and a very easygoing personality that makes him incredibly relatable. Haar is an incredibly skilled Draco Knight, so skilled that he was a part of Benyon's Holy Draco Knights, a high-ranking fleet of warriors on dragons, but then left with Shiraham Fizzheart, the father of Jill, because they found the Senate's corruption to be unbearable. And because of his ability to fight well, he becomes the right-hand man of Fizzheart's platoon, or as Fizzheart would say, the son he never had. However, while he is skilled and very talented on the battlefield, he's prone to laziness. Oftentimes, Haar would show that he doesn't care enough unless he's pushed into a certain direction. In the unfortunate events of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, his push was the death of his commander, Shiraham Fizzheart, who calls out to Haar even in his death to protect his daughter. His motivation then becomes revenge against the Daein Kingdom and his desire to slay Petrine, one of Daein's 4 riders. He officially joins you in Chapter 23 in Path of Radiance. Once Ike and his troops prevail at the end of the Mad King's War, Haar decides it's time to retire from the battlefield with Jill at his side. He decides that he should open up a package delivery program that utilizes his Wyvern riders, and he would deliver cargo all across Tellius. In Radiant Dawn though, Haar, sensing a war is going to start, leaves to deliver a package to dodge being recruited to help fight. However, as he's delivering the package, he runs into Princess Alencia and is recruited to help by Marcia, and he'll leave again once the battle is over. Haar later joins Ike's army because, well, Haar's a homie, and later Haar, when fighting the Daein's army, is able to recruit Jill as they share a special bond with one another, even if Haar doesn't show it very well. Haar's representation in Fire Emblem Heroes, on the other hand, is done very poorly. Or rather, very lazily. For being an incredibly popular character and arguably the best character in Radiant Dawn itself, Haar's stats are a poor reflection of how good he is in Radiant Dawn. Brave Axe Plus is probably given to Haar as it was a great weapon choice to give him, as it allowed him to patch up his poor speed. He even comes recruitable in Path of Radiance with the Brave Axe, so it's a nice nod to the series in that regard. Guard is, well, a reference to the Guard skill. Haar actually comes into Path of Radiance with the Guard skill, later renamed Cancel in Radiant Dawn. While in Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, it would negate the enemy's next attack when activated. Here in Heroes, it just stops the special from getting its cooldown. And finally, it looks like Odd Defense Wave and Swap is just there as good fodder material. Haar is one of the neatest characters to come out of the Tellius series. A monster in his own right for both games, so it's a little sad to see that Haar got injustice done to his kit here in Fire Emblem Heroes. But with that being said, this has been JaeAIK. Thanks for watching.